Hello and Merry Christmas! Today I thought I'd do a little bit of an unboxing of some of the things that I got for Christmas. Well, the Stikbot things at least. This is going to be split into two parts. One is Christmas stuff and the other is my birthday. And these are the ones that I got for Christmas. So I'm going to start with these small ones. This one is a family pack, so let's get into that one. The old stick dollar in there. The new Zintanica Legends one. Exciting stuff. There are the Stikbots. So I'm gonna get them all out and line them up to see. And here they all are, put together. We get a total of 6 Stikbots in this. We get 2 adult Stikbots. This one, which I assume is the one they call Tan, because I don't have a Tan Stikbot. I don't know if it's any different, but it isn't the Sand Stikbot that we got recently in a 2-pack. You can see it's notably darker. So I'm going to call it the Tan Stikbot. The second adult Stikbot is this one, which is a new mixed colour, I believe. It's a dark blue mixed with black. Now the blue, again, this blue is darker than the normal. Okay. This blue is darker than the normal blue. It kind of looks similar to Vala's blue, although in person I think Vala's is a little bit darker still. So I think this might be a new type of blue. That actually looks a bit closer to the teal, but it isn't, is it? The colour combo is definitely pretty cool. I like it a lot. The dark blue and black works quite well, I think, for this. Those are the 2 adult Stikbots. Then we have 2 Stikbot Juniors, a translucent orange, which is... oh no. Now the translucent orange, I believe, is another new Stikbot, which we've not seen before. It's interesting, they're doing a lot more Stikbot Juniors now than they were before. Starting with I think it started with the 2023 Advent Calendar, and they've just been doing loads of... no, the 2022. The 2022 Advent Calendar kind of snowballed into us getting loads of new Stikbot Juniors, I've noticed, in more recent years, which is exciting. So there's him, and a kind of a light-ish green is different to the green that we got in the 22 Advent Calendar. Of course, this is normal green colour. This is a normal green. This is the lighter green. It's also got green strings, which is a cool combo. I kind of like that. That's new. Then we have a mint green cat, which is one of the new colours. It looks pretty awesome, actually. I quite like it. I'm glad they started incorporating the new pastel colours into some other types of Stikbot, like the pets. It's very cool. And then a translucent blue stick dog. Now, I thought that this was just like a normal stick dog, so I was gonna, talk about how it would have been cool if they did like another pastel colour for the dog. Maybe the purple or yellow or something. But this looks different when I opened it, and I think it's a different kind of translucent blue. This is a normal translucent blue dog, and this one is the family pack version. The family pack one, to me, looks a lot more... well, it looks brighter. The blue is lighter for sure. And it looks kind of cloudy. It's hard to say. It's not as clear and transparent as the normal stick pet here. I'm sure you can see on the camera. I just can't describe it quite properly. Well, you would be able to if my camera would focus on anything. So, yeah, it's interesting. I'm not sure if that was something they did on purpose, or if it's just something that they've changed in the production side of things, but it's something that I noticed. But that's our first gift, so we'll put them all back in the box and move them aside for a moment. little leaflets. And open box number 2. Now this is the 8-pack, the pastels. So let's just get in. Look at that. That's always a nice sight. So I'll, again, just get them all out. Finally! And here we have the pastel 8-pack. I really like these. They're so they're so cool. From left to right, we've got the pastel white, which is kind of like an off-white color, a pastel pink, orange, yellow, green. This is kind of pastel teal, like a bluish green, but a really light version of it. Sky blue and pastel violet, which is really cool. I think of all of them, I don't know if I can pick a favorite in person. I'm obviously partial to the blue. It looks like the ice blue. So it is, I think, the same plastic, the same color as ice blue, but the ice blue has a blue string, which I don't, according to that Stikbot channel, I think they don't really do that anymore. So they've swapped it for a lime green cord, which means that they are actually different Stikbots. But I do really like all of them. Even the white is different to the normal white. It's kind of like a really, really, really light grey, a little bit of an off-white colour. I like it. I like all of them, they're so cool. I really like the idea of pastel colours. It's so cool. There we go. All the pastel colours are going back in their box for the moment. Next up is one of the new metallic monsters, or not necessarily new, they came out a long time ago now, but I finally managed to get my hands on them. As you probably know, I'm a big fan of monsters. I love the monsters, but enough yapping, I'm just going to open it. Yeah. Flyers again. We get one Stikbot in here. And here we have our first of the Monster 2 packs. Over here we can see we've got another mint green Stikbot, which is in the pastel pack. But then we have the glorious golden Scorch, which is amazing. I love him so much. He's really nice looking, and I think he comes in what I have to say is the most glorious gold of all. So they've gone through a variety of different golds over the years, from the original gold metal bot and the hair pack translucent gold, to the new gold, which is way duller and less metallic, to the 2022, I think, medieval pack gold, which is one of my personal favourites, the 2024 golden reindeer. But this one is, looking at it now, possibly one of, if not my favourite at the moment. It's so luscious. I don't know how to explain it. It's so cool. But honestly, I love all the golds. Even this one, although not necessarily as a golden Stikbot. They all have something going for them, don't they? This one is a really nice new version of gold. I like how they've been playing around with different types of gold recently. But yeah, so that's Scorch and the mint green Stikbot. Now on to our final present for today. Gigantus. And there is our final present, the Gigantus 2-pack. This one comes with another pastel Stikbot, the pastel yellow, or butter yellow almost. We'll move him to the side to show off the new Stikbot, Gigantus. He's really cool, and he's bronze, which is a really nice metallic colour. It's obviously the normal Gigantus mould in the metallic colour. I believe this is the same bronze that we had in the Metalbots pack. Oh no, it isn't. It's slightly different. It is a little bit lighter, I would say. And I guess a different type of metal, I suppose. There's something about it that's just maybe a bit different, which is obviously to be expected. I mean, this 2016, 2018 era of Stikbot, and this is 2025? Maybe the very, very, very end of 2024, I can't remember. So there is obviously there was a period, obviously, where Metalbots just weren't happening. Obviously, they are slightly different to how they were 6 or 7 years ago, but it looks really nice. I quite like it. Right, and that is my Christmas haul splayed out for you. We got the family pack here, pastel 8-pack, and the 2 monster and pastel 2-packs. If you didn't know, actually, tomorrow is my birthday, so don't be leaving yet. There's still probably going to be a few more to come. But I will just jump cut to tomorrow. So, how do I transition this? I'm not even going to bother. Bye. Also, I know many of you probably won't be interested in this, as it's not really a Stikbot thing, but I just have to show you this Lego gift that I'm obsessed with, which is the Lego Icons McLaren F1 car. This is Senna's 1988 McLaren MP44, and it is so cool. It's so cool. It does come with Senna himself. Really cool helmet, by the way, and his podium, on which there is a quote. It says, "No matter what your dream is, you have to dedicate yourself entirely to it." And that is a quote from Ayrton Senna himself. There's some stats about the car, people that drove it. If you just pull these bits out, like so, and you've got your free car steering wheel, functioning steering wheel, and it's 1 to 13 scale, which means, I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this one, you can fit a Stikbot in here, kind of. As you can see, it's a little bit tight and there's nowhere really for the legs to go, but I could make a really cool racing video with this. Actually, I think next year I might ask for... There is another one that's similar to this. It's Nigel Mansell's Williams car. If I get that one, I could do a really cool Stikbot racing video. Turning wheels as well, definitely add to the animatability. Didn't take too long to build. Got it done before Christmas lunch. I love a good Lego building session before the Christmas lunch every year. But it's not Stikbot, so I'll move on. And just like that, it's now my birthday. I've got a couple more Stikbots to open, as you can see. So I'm just going to hop right in and get started. So take away the other boxes. And again, we'll start from smallest and work our way up. This. So this is the latest 2-pack offering. It features a sparkly red Stikbot, the latest glitterbot to add to the collection, and this seemingly also glittery metallic blue, which is a really cool colour. I really like it. So we'll look at the Metalbot one first. But I didn't know, when I bought this, I didn't know that it was going to have all the glitter on it. I just thought it was a metallic blue. But you can see there is glitter in there, which is really kind of interesting. And now I'd like to see some of the other Metalbots get a little bit of glitter in there. Wouldn't it be cool to see a gold Stikbot with silver speckles? Or a silver with gold? Or if you finally get a rose gold Stikbot, get some sparkles in there. This lighter blue definitely looks really cool, especially with the white suction cups. Yeah, I like it. It's definitely one of my favourites from this year. If I were to rank all of the new release Stikbots from this year, I think this one would probably be at least top 5 for me, for sure. But that's one of them. The next one is another glitter bot, slightly more conventional, being that it is translucent colour. This one is translucent red. It is, as I say, slightly conventional in that it is a translucent colour. One of the original translucent colours that's been given the glitter treatment. It does look a little bit like there's some gold in there. It's not like the normal silvery specks. The sparkles look golden, which is interesting. The glitter in this one is gold, so that's definitely different to many of the previous Sparklebot versions. Another difference is that this Stikbot has a white face, unlike most other translucent glitter bots. So it's interesting that they've decided to switch it up with this one and give it a white face. Maybe it's not necessarily intended to be so much a continuation of the Sparklebot theme, but rather something different. It does have a bit of a Christmassy vibe, the red with gold. Seeing like in person that these are actually gold speckles. It is giving a bit of a Christmassy vibe, I gotta say. But another thing that's different about this one is their suction cups. Pretty much all of the translucent glitter bots, in fact, I would say all, they all have white suction cups because they are essentially translucent stick bots with glitter inside. And basically all translucent stick bots have white suction cups. So again, they've changed it up with this one and given it black suction cups. I'm not sure why. I don't really know if it would look better with white suction cups, to be honest. I think they've definitely tried to do different with this one, with different kind of glitter, a different face color, and different suction cups. And I think it kind of works, but when you put them together with the other glitter bots, like I'm probably going to do in a moment. So these are, I believe, pretty much all of the glitter bots that I own. And as you can see, all of these ones, including this year's Advent Calendar stick bots that are translucent, they all have white suction cups. But this one is more in line with the solid glittery bots like Cookies and Cream and the Sparkle Black, in that it has black suction cups, which is very interesting. It's a bit of an inconsistency in the theme, so if you were to line them all up together like this, it kind of doesn't fit with the others. So it's an interesting choice. I think as a continuation of all of this theme that we're doing, it doesn't really work. I think it probably would have made a little more sense if it had white suction cups. But as a stickbot, it looks pretty solid. I like it. It looks really cool. And I'm very happy. As of course with this one. The latest Metalbot / Glitterbot offering, actually. So he could go in here as well. Be our third solid Glitterbot. But yeah, so that's the 2-pack. Now let's open the next, which is this 4-pack. Now, again, I'm just gonna hop right in. New Stikbots. Okay, so the next thing, of course, is the sparkly 4-pack. Now, because it is a 4-pack, we do get this tripod. So I'll just move that aside. It's just a normal tripod. You'll get one with most, in fact, pretty much all 4-packs, 8-packs. So there's nothing new there. But the stickbots themselves are all very, very interesting. This one catches my eye. Oh, no, it's not going to catch yours if I can't get any focus. It is a glow-in-the-dark, but it's interesting because it looks a little bit like the original version from way back in the earlier years of Stikbot, but it has a black suction cup. So if you look here, on the left, this is an original glow-in-the-dark Stikbot, one of the older versions from, I want to say, 2018. On the right is the newer version, and this is the one from the 4-pack. So you can see it's almost as cloudy as the old 2018 version, rather than being clearer like this, the new... whoops. They did do this with the Stikbot from the Halloween theme pack here, which is supposed to be some kind of mutated monster Stikbot. It does have a similar sort of cloudy look to it, which looks more like the older version than the newer one, so it's interesting that they've done it again here, except obviously with the change, the biggest change being the black suction cups. I think it looks pretty cool. That's our first one, and the one that immediately caught my eye as I was opening the box. Then, more glitter bots. Yes. I'm a big glitter bot guy. I love these things. I'm so happy that they've done more, especially this yellow one. Now, originally, basically these exact same Stikbots came out in a different 4-pack, which was that they were all the same Stikbots, but without the glitter. So you got a translucent gold Stikbot, a translucent white and red Stikbot, and a translucent orange and blue, but none of them had glitter. That then sold out, I guess, and they reintroduced the exact same thing, but they gave all of these Stikbots glitter. So while I am a bit annoyed that I didn't manage to get that one, I am glad that I have the cooler, glittery versions of them all, especially this one, because the single colour glitter bots are some of my favourites. Doesn't that just look awesome? Now, I am noticing, as you can see, I think all of the Stikbots that I've received over the last, year or so, there's been some issues where they don't seem fully capable of standing by themselves in the way that the old Stikbots were. I mean, this, as I said, this one is from 2018 and it's perfectly fine. It stands totally by itself. The limbs look fine. They work fine. There's nothing wrong with this one. And this is the one that I got just now. You can see even just in the legs that they angle outwards because there's some kind of glue line, I guess, where the things have been glued together that sticks out from the seams or something like that. It's very common in the legs where there'll be a curve in the top of the leg. So the Stikbot has this weird bendy leg. Same with torsos. Look at that. That's not in the middle, is it? It's wobbly like that. And the same with the head. I mean, this guy's head is visibly curved. He's got a curved neck. And it hadn't been happening for a little while in 2024, I want to say. I hadn't been noticing it as much. It was big in 2021, 22, and probably also 23. But there was a while there where I wasn't really noticing it as much, and I thought, wow, that's good. But now I feel like the Advent Calendar Stikbots had it a little bit. These ones definitely have it. I mean, look at him. Just standing them up took a lot of effort and time. I don't really know why. I'm going to guess it's something in the factory. But I have been noticing a lot more of these quality issues. Luckily, they don't really impact my ability to animate too much because as they are Stikbots, they're designed to stick down. So when they stick down, the knees don't do too much movement. Posability can sometimes be a little bit impacted, especially stick pets. I've found a couple of my stick bunnies from last year's birthday haul. Still haven't quite managed to get the legs to stick down properly. I do hope that at some point they figure out how to get that under control. Oh yeah, and of course, these guys deserve a little bit of attention too, a little bit of love. The peppermint guy here, the white and red. Pretty Christmassy, actually. I like this one. And then the orange and blue. Very cool. So that is the new 4-pack. Next up is the third and final Metal Monster 2-pack. So today I'm going to be opening the Cerberus one. And there we are with the final Metal Monster 2-pack, and this is a lavender stickbot, which I said I think yesterday was one of my favourite pastel colours, so it's cool to get 2 of those. And then the glorious Cerberus in silver. Those eyes. I really like how they've mirrored the pastel stickbot's colour for each of the eyes. Like Scorch had green eyes for the green dragon, and Gigantus had yellow eyes with a yellow stickbot. I think that's pretty fun. But gosh, this silver colour is so awesome. It might actually be my favourite of the 3, looking at it now. This silver is so cool. It's like a chrome stickbot. I guess I don't know what to say. It just looks so cool. Of course, it is the normal Cerberus mold, 3-headed dog. Very cool. But that's that. But now that I have the full bunch, I can tell you that these are really awesome. If you're a Monsters fan like me, who really likes the Monsters line, these are definitely a must-have. These are the classic Monster Stickbots from 2018, 2019, but recolored in this really awesome way. It just looks phenomenal, and I love it so much. There we go. We still have one more present to open, so I'm going to move these out of the way and open this, the new Mega Dino 3-pack. So, this is the new Mega Dino 3-pack. We obviously get the 3 original Mega Dinos, T-Rex, Brontosaurus, and Carnotaurus, in new colours. So we'll start from the right with this one, with this sparkle black Carnotaurus. This thing is too cool for words. It's a black Carnotaurus, which is absolutely tough. But then it also has some little specks. I think there's some gold in there, some silver. Really looks awesome. And the white printing, of course. Look at that. Doesn't that just look so cool? The white stripes on his back are absolutely gorgeous. He looks so cool. Also, today I learned you can rotate these bits. I mean, look at that. They're not only posable this way, like, whoops, but they're on a ball joint, so they can just do that. How cool is that? I had dinos for years and I have no idea. That's the Carnotaurus. We'll move on now to the T-Rex in the new ice blue. Well, not so new now actually. Looking really cool. Black stripes. It's a cool colour. He looks like a good dinosaur though. He's not as menacing as the black Carnotaurus. He looks like a cute dino. You'd have him as a pet, wouldn't you? Look at that. Finally, a metallic red Brontosaurus. How cool is this? We don't even have a metallic red stickbot yet. I can't... Looking at this, just give it to us, please. This looks so cool. The metallic red is really nice. It looks so cool on the Brontosaurus. I'd love to see this on a normal stickbot. I can't wait to do another episode of Dino Safari at last. It's been, what, 3.5 years since I did the second of 2 episodes? I need to start doing series work again, man. It's been way too long. Maybe now's the time to start, I don't know. Let me know if you want to see that happen. But that's the 3-pack, and incidentally, the final present of mine. There, and that is all for today's mega unboxing, I guess. We got the 3 Mega Monsters metals, 3 new Mega Dinos, a new 2-pack, a new Family Pack, a new 4-pack, and a new 8-pack. So, a pretty epic haul, I'm sure you'll agree. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like. Tell me which ones you think are your favourite. Which ones have you got, or what did you guys get for Christmas this year? Thank you to anyone who left birthday wishes for me. Much appreciated. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas, and I look forward to seeing you all in the new year. I'm waffling, so I'm going to shut off the cameras. Bye.